the Hong Kong Sixes, and this is your next one. Semi-final in the plate sees Hong Kong up against South Africa. It was South Africa and John Smuts, surprisingly, after the stats of 12 straight matches of sides who batting first go on and win the game. He won the toss a little bit earlier with Niall O'Brien and decided that he wanted to have a bowl first. Sure, Hong Kong won't mind that. Good sides going head to head for a place in the final. Abhishek Junjunwala joins me, talk me through this Hong Kong team.
They've played some wonderful cricket so far, Hong Kong, and a very strong side, a very settled side. Imran, Jishan, Benny, Ehsan, Sahal and Nizakat Khan. He's been in terrific form with the bat. It's going to be a good game. JJ Smuts leading the South Africa side. Bose, who's bowled brilliantly. Jones, Radebe, Swainpole and Modiri. They played some brilliant cricket, both these sides, but lost to some even better side, Pakistan and Australia. And games for today, Hong Kong, South Africa now, then we got Nepal, UAE, India to play Oman later. Australia plays Pakistan in the semi-final, cup semi-final. Sri Lanka plays Bangladesh in the second semi-final. And then is the bowl final. Oman will play against England. And then we've got the finals after that. So plenty of cricket, don't go anywhere, stay with us. And I've got Niall Bryant alongside me now. Good morning, Niall.
Morning, Abhishek. Morning, everybody. South Africa winning the toss and bowling first, slightly surprising, but they have got a good side. Evan Jones is a very, very handy all-rounder. He thumps a good length, he's a strong man, good build, but he's up against two batters in Zishan Ali, the Hong Kong international cricketer, and Nizakat Khan, who's the national captain, who is in sublime form. So this is going to be a big test for the South African bowlers. Both the Hong Kong batters will be flying tonight to Uganda to take part in the World Cup qualifier League 2. Big game, a chance to get to the plate final.
You say surprised by the decision made by South Africa. We've been surprised 12 times now. Because the last 12 games, the team batting first have won.
This is the big one. This is what all the sides, before they left their nations, they wanted to win that trophy. What a cracking trophy it is too. You want that in your hand luggage on the way home.
Oh, that is a beautiful trophy. Hope you got a picture with it. I did.
And the four sides that still have a chance to take that coveted trophy home. Australia, who have won the tournament once. Pakistan have won it 5 times. Sri Lanka have won it once. And Bangladesh, maybe their first trophy here at the Hong Kong Sixes. Mohammad Saifuddin for Bangladesh has been unbelievable. Can he carry the team over the line? Api Kamanachin, if you're watching in Bangladesh.
They play some sensational cricket, Bangladesh, and as you said, Saifuddin has been brilliant, not just with the bat, with the ball as well. So you have some exciting cricket coming along, so don't go anywhere. Sit on the couch, get a cup of coffee and settle in.
Slightly chilly morning, I must say. The first day of the tournament on Friday, it was rocket hot. An England jersey, you gotta win! Well done!
There's some good support for all the teams. It's a very cosmopolitan city. Nationalities from all around the world live in Hong Kong. It's a great city, a vibrant city. Yeah, if you haven't been here, you must get yourself here at some point. But this is going to be an absolute cracker of a game. Both teams have played some sensational cricket.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Just ready to rock and roll there. There's just a little bit of movement behind the side screen, so the batter just pulling out of the way. It's all in readiness now. Good surface, small boundaries, hit it long. A little bit of shape. I mentioned the conditions, Abhishek. There is cloud cover and there's a slight breeze, so maybe just something for the bowler to work with.
Yeah, absolutely. And hence you'll see, if you look at the pitch, it's still a beautiful looking pitch. It's an absolute belter of a pitch. And it hasn't changed much. Yeah, some marks here and there. Still playing very well.
Lovely timing, beautiful placement, really, really good shot. It just shows you, Abby, it's not all about brute force, because Zishan Ali has force, but that was good touch.
But what we haven't seen a lot of it is this. The players have gone to play the big shot more often than not, but what we haven't seen a lot is the finesse, is the touch. Because even the good balls, there's so many gaps in the ground that even the good balls, if you're not looking to lose your shape and hit it hard, you can always find gaps to get a boundary.
There is protection deep on the offside, so that's a pretty good result.
We've discussed it, that the best option we felt as a bowler you have is get 4 men really straight down the pitch. Get a long off, very straight cover, straight mid-wicket and long on, and bowl really full onto the stumps. Then as a batter, you don't have a lot of choice. Yeah, you might get odd boundaries, but hitting sixes would be difficult.
Flip leg side, there's no protection at long leg. You only got 4 fielders, that's another boundary. Well, this is the innings from Mizakat Khan versus Australia. What a wonderful display of power hitting. But just look at the simplicity. It's a clean pickup of the blade, not much foot movement, but the energy through the ball. Actually hasn't got a huge backswing, Abby. Keeps the bat low very late.
Yeah, it's a very powerful hitter. That's a good delivery. Not been used enough, the bouncer. I still feel the bowlers could have used it a lot better. But every time they've bowled that delivery, they've somehow managed to get a dot delivery out.
Vinayak Shukla, the captain of Oman, that's great. Ravi Baparas had a very fine tournament. Mizakat Khan, the Hong Kong skipper, good touch. That's going to be a wide. We mentioned Mohammad Saifuddin from Bangladesh. You just saw him in the leading run getters there. Been around a long time, Mohammad Saifuddin. Played a lot of cricket in the Bangladesh Premier League. Excellent bowler, got great death skills, but his power hitting has been very prominent here at the Hong Kong Sixes. Yeah, it's lovely. Really delicious hit. Onto the net. Good way to finish the first. 16 without loss. Hong Kong unchanged. No real surprise there. They've been good. Benny Singh Paris has been decent with the ball. One change for South Africa. Jacques Snyman is out. Khadebe is in for South Africa instead of Jacques Snyman. And here he is. Khadebe into the side, powerfully built. Lot of shoulder in the action. Now that's gone high. It's not gone very far. Oh, there's going to be a little bit of a, is it me, is it you? In the end, drop short.
Yeah, again, that length. Hint of movement because of the overcast conditions. Again, the batter going for the wrong option, going across the line.
Khadebe just slamming a length there. So not going with what you would like, Abby, in terms of full and straight. He's tending to go back of a length there.
Yeah, as a batter, you'll fancy your chances with that length because you get half a bat with such short boundaries. You're going to pick up 6 runs. So as a bowler, you've got to go really, really full here in this format.
just when we saw the Hoover, and for those of you at home, when I mentioned the Hoover, is the overlay of the pitch. There was quite a few cracks, Abby, and I just wonder, maybe 2 days in a row on this surface, will the cracks potentially come into play and maybe the bounce be a little bit uneven? I thought we might go back to pitch 5, which we used on Friday.
Yeah, that better length. It's hard to get under the ball, and as you were mentioning about the cracks, also the cracks will come into play. The spinners give it a bit of air and, you know, try and spin the ball. But what we have seen with the spinners, that they're going really, really quick. Again, that's a better length, and spinners especially not really looking to turn the ball, and you can understand why, because as a spinner also you want to go really, really full in this format.
We're just looking at Khadebe's numbers in T20 cricket. 36 wickets in 22 games. He's getting plenty of wickets, Khadebe, in each match, and they've got this field absolutely spot on. We just saw a picture of the balls. A ridiculous amount of sixes hit in this tournament, and ridiculous amounts of balls. And I'll tell you a story. My friend from Australia lives in Hong Kong, and he's got a 14-year-old son, and his mate was watching a game, and his mate went home with 5 balls in his pocket.
And that's a lovely shot. Nicely picked up through the onside. After 2 overs, is 29 without loss.
Well, we're focusing on the plate right now. Hong Kong v South Africa in semi-final 1, then semi-final 2 will be Nepal against UAE. Matthew Boast into the attack, who's been mightily impressive. Welcomed with a beautiful boundary, but the previous over, Abby, this was a cracking shot, but a great catch in the crowd.
Oh yeah, brilliant catch. I hope he didn't run away with the ball either. Oh, it's one-handed, showing off his skills there. One for the TV.
Ehsan Khan, he should have stuck that ball in his pocket.
You mentioned about the kid running away with 5 balls. If I was a kid, that's what I'm doing.
Now top edge, keeper backtracking, should get there, safely pouched. That's a really good catch. Ladeko, brilliant, never easy backtracking. You're wondering where's the advertising hoarding, holds on.
Just going short again. South Africa have used the shot delivery the best in this competition, and Post has been outstanding. Throughout this competition, what he has done is picked up wickets, his economy is pretty good. And Nizakat Khan out for 18, 33 for 1, Hong Kong.
Sahal Manvalkar is the new man in. Powerfully built all-rounder. Slashed away. Matthew Boast has been really good in this tournament. He's taken his 5th wicket of the tournament. Been mightily impressive with the ball in hand.
They're very skillful. He's got a bit of pace about him as well, but that was hit with some power. Traveling all the way into the skirtings.
Good start from Sahal. 6 off his first. Pumped down the ground again, finds the man in the deep. In 3 or 4 of those occasions. First saw Matthew Boast at the Under-19 World Cup in the Caribbean. I think everybody there was impressed. leading wicket taker at the Under-19 World Cup in 2022 with 10 wickets. Oh, that's a sixer. That's a good one. Smashed.
And what a shot that is. Belted. Pick the length early and that sound from the bat. Brilliant.
Slow ball. Just tails in. Leg by to finish the third. It's a decent over though for Hong Kong. 18 off it. 47 for 1. The Sri Lankan Army in the house. Matty Shanker's men, they'll be playing later on for a chance to win the cup. Aubrey Swanipol. A little bit of spin. Gentle spin. Well, slog sweep. Into the attack. Greeted with a boundary.
Yeah, picked it early. It's a good option sweep always against spinners. Got to execute it.
So you want batters to hit down the ground, but also the sweep's a good option. Come on!
Against the spinners, it's a good option if it's a length delivery always. They got to go fill here as a bowler.
But they're hitting towards, sweeping towards that long boundary. That 47 metre, the long side.
It's very big. Yes. Got to agree, they got to go with the shorter boundary, which is 45 metre long.
Great ground, lovely venue. Ground staff have done a great job, must say. Brilliant pitch. Oh, that was absolutely melted for 6.
Yeah, Swanipal, he needs to go slightly fuller. That length, you're going to disappear. More often than not, that's a good shot. He's looking good, Sahal.
Shoveled. Plenty of bottom hand. Over the dressing rooms for a third 6.
3 sixes out of his 4 deliveries. Carry on like that, he can get his team to a decent total here, Sahal. Again, a lot of use of the bottom hand. That length is just not good enough.
Again, beautiful swing, a lovely sound, and a great result.
This fabulous hitting. Again, we look at the length right in the slot for Sahal. 4 sixes for him, striking at 500.
Well, the DJ's playing Michael Jackson's Beat It, and he's beaten the ball. He's beaten it out of shape, but he's gone! He's got to do the moonwalk back to the sheds.
That's nicely, but could have done better with that one again. Sahal was there for the taking, out for 25 of 6, 70 for 2 Hong Kong after 4.
Ehsan Khan, the off-spinning all-rounder. Not on strike though. Sahal continues. Zishan Ali, who opened the batting out there with Ehsan Khan. Sahal played beautifully here. 25 from just 6, Abby.
Yeah, it's batted beautifully. Would be a bit disappointed, didn't send that one away as well, but this one is out of the park. Ehsan, first delivery, 6. That's the way you want to start in the Hong Kong sixes.
It's all about sixes as Brian Adams goes over the Tannoy. Summer of 69. Ball. Brian Adams, I flew with him from Delhi to Dhaka in 2011. He was singing at the opening ceremony in the Sherry Bangla for the 2011 World Cup. Brian Adams, he's huge in Bangladesh and India.
Yeah, massive in India as well. Oh, that length, I tell you now. The ball is just stopping a little bit, just keeping a bit low as well. As a batter, you've got to wait.
Lovely bowling this from JJ Smuts, the captain. Very wily campaigner. Excellent cricketer, JJ Smuts. Has been around a long time. Actually surprised he's only bowling the 5th over, because I'd like him to bowl early, because if he gets it right, you could easily use him for a second over, part of the SA squad that reached the final 2008 on the 19 World Cup. Now then, it's toe of the bat. That's a toe of the bat. That's going to be out. Surely it is out. Khadebe, what a grab. What an over from the skipper.
He's bowled really well. He's got the length right. Again, Jishan Ali going for another big one, getting the toe end. Khadebe, a lovely taken catch. 25 for Jishan Ali, 78 for 3 after 5.
Huge over, just gone. JJ Smuts bowled it over, 1 for 8. Imran Arif is the new man in. Khadebe is going to bowl his second over. And he's going to be hit for 6. It's just a short arm jab.
.480 tournament sixes. Just missing his length again. Slightly wanted to go a touch fuller, which has done really well in the previous over.
Oh, now did that pitch on the surface, or did it pitch off? Because it could be a no ball. It's going to be given a wide.
We just would like to have a look of that delivery again. How far wide down the pitch that delivery was.
Well, gets across the stumps. Finds the man in the deep, the captain himself. This has been very good from South Africa. Excellent bowling display. Just 4 balls left for Hong Kong. You feel they're under par. I don't know if this pitch, second day we're using it, is quite as good as it was yesterday. I would have been very tempted to go back to the pitch from day 1. Would have given the ground staff a chance maybe the day before, just to give pitch 5 a sprinkle of water, just to freshen it up again, and maybe a little bit of a roll. Just seems a little bit more difficult today, Abby.
It seems a bit worn out. Definitely, they could have gone to the pitch used in day 1. You're right.
This is exceptional. This is unbelievable, really. The previous over, JJ Smuts bowled the 5th, only went for 8. And we've had 4 balls of the last over, gone for 10. Khadebe, it's the second over. He's bowled nicely here. I just got the feeling at the toss that JJ Smuts was a little bit disconsolate. They played so well, they got a tough draw up against Pakistan. South Africa won their group. Good bowling, good field placing. Just a really professional performance here from South Africa.
At the start of the tournament, they looked a side who can go on and win this competition, but they will be mighty disappointed after losing that game against Pakistan. Imran Arif out for 1. 4 down for 88, Hong Kong.
Benny St. Paris. He's had a good tournament with the ball. A thick inside edge. It will trickle away for a boundary, but it's a very, very good finish for South Africa. Just 14 off the 6th. There was only 8 off the 5th. And Hong Kong have made 92 for 4 in their allotted 6 overs. I think South Africa will be very, very happy with that display. Well, that's the batting display for Hong Kong. It's a little bit underwhelming, I would think. 92 for 4. Zishan played well, 25 from 12. Sahal played well, 25 from 6. But in the end, the last 2 overs only going for 22. So I think Hong Kong slightly under par with that 92 for 4. South Africa, I thought, were very, very composed with the ball in hand. Evan Jones, 1 over for 16. Khadebe, excellent, 1 for 26. JJ Smuts, 1 over for 8 with 3 dots. That was the 5th over of the innings. Superb display from South Africa. Semi-final of plate number 1, Hong Kong up against South Africa. 93, South Africa need to get to the final. We're going to head downstairs to Nashpreet Singh for an interview pitch side.
I have got the Anurag Bhatnagar, who is the Director of Marketing and Commercials, CHK, alongside me. Now, Anurag, the Hong Kong Sixers has returned after 7 years. How are you feeling about that?
It's great to have them back. It has always been a legacy of Cricket Hong Kong, and we ran it from 1992 all the way up to 2017 with a little gap in the middle, and it's so wonderful to have it back in 2024 again.
How has the city of Hong Kong received this wonderful tournament?
There's been a lot of excitement, actually. In the build-up to the tournament, you can feel the vibe, you can feel the buzz, and there's a lot of talk around town. There's been a lot of press, and especially Hong Kong, after having gone through a very strict COVID period, there was a need to have an event like this, bring people back, bring crowds back, bring the sport back.
Now, there are 12 teams participating this year. That's more than what we had in the previous editions. What do you foresee for the future?
Well, we're working things out. I think the 12-team format has been very good, especially because it's given 4 associate member nations a chance to play with the big names as well. So we're trying to work things out, and I think we should continue with this. It's just that the time constraint, because this format of 12 teams, a tournament that is played and completed within 3 days. It's very tight scheduling, but I think it works.
All right, fantastic. Well, thank you for chatting with us, and it's back to the Combox now.
Thank you, Nash.
Thank you, Nashpreet. Always good to hear from the officials from the Hong Kong Sixers. Now then, plate semi-final number 2. Earlier, it was toss time.
It's a second semi-final for the plate. It's Nepal versus UAE for the toss of the coin. I've got Sandeep Jorda here, Asif Ali from the UAE, and match referee, it's Mr. Gandhi. Sandeep, tails is a core.
And it is tails, UAE won the toss.
What do you want to do?
I will bowl first.
Bowl first? Why bowl first?
I will try restrict 100 after that chase, inshallah.
And any changes to your team?
Yeah, one change, Zaib is not playing, Anch is playing.
Well, good luck today, Asif.
Thank you, thank you.
Sandeep, what would have you done?
We have done the bat first, but we got the batting first.
So you're doing what you want to do. Any changes to your team?
Yeah, one changes. Dipendra is in and 9 is out.
Good luck today, Sandeep.
Thank you.
UAE have won the toss. They've elected to bowl first.
Thank you, Hoggy. Marvellous job as always. UAE winning the toss and they will bowl first in the second semi-final. JJ Smuts. He's had a good tournament. Up against Ehsan Khan, who bowls fast off spinners and generally goes for the block hole. Oh, was that a half a chance? Was there half a chance? We've still got Abhishek Junjunwala alongside, but we're very blessed. We're very lucky to have the company of Dominic Cork. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Yeah, good morning, everybody. South Africa are trying to power themselves into the plate final. I agree with you. I was listening to you about they got the wrong end of the draw. They took on a strong Pakistan team. I also agree with you about the surface as well. I can't believe I've agreed twice with you, Niall O'Brien. That is a first. I might actually just have to write that one in my diary. Just writing it now.
Oh, lovely. Lovely placement in the field. And we're going to fly home together, so we've got the chance to agree with each other for about 12 hours.
Absolutely. My trip couldn't get any better. Spend 3 days in a comm box with you and then another 17 hours on a flight.
6 runs. Beautiful shot, Abhishek. What a beauty.
That is a good shot. Again, as you mentioned earlier, tends to go for the block hole on that occasion, just missing the length, but the batter didn't.
Picks the gap. Skips off the surface. 14 off the first. Well, this is the semi-final number 1 of the plate. Nepal will play the UAE in semi-final number 2. 10:20 local time here in Hong Kong, and the final will be at 15:40 local time. Who will be there? Benny Singh Paris has had a good tournament. Picked up 4 wickets so far. And he's been meted for 6.
And that was flat. And that was hit very, very hard. Again, that length. You're not going to get a lot out of it as a bowler. And somebody went one-handed again. Try it with 2 hands, maybe a better chance.
Is there a prize for catching one-handed in the crowd? But everyone seems to go one-handed.
What I'm surprised with is how many supporters around the world try to catch it.
6 runs. Well, we all know, Corky, you don't try and go for catches.
Absolutely. And I used to play a lot of cricket, and even now I wouldn't even attempt to try and catch it because I slightly get wrong, and guess what? Your finger's out of joint or anything like that. And I've seen so many supporters that have been seeing the physios here with ice on their hands and wrists. It's on. Leave it alone. I know you'll be on TV for 5 seconds, but is a broken finger worth it?
There was a great game at Trent Bridge a couple of years ago, England, New Zealand in a test match. I think it was Darren Mitchell that hit a 6, and it went straight into a lady's pint at Trent Bridge. Straight into her pint of beer.
Hope she was replaced, or the beer was replaced. Look at the bat, the handle came off.
Now, I think the Hong Kong Sixers, you should have to play with that bat. Continue with that bat.
Absolutely, yeah. Why wouldn't you? Just put it forward, it'd be all right. Bit of tape round it. He'll just probably go and get one of his 16 that he's got in his bag.
Let's have a look at this. It breaks quite late by the look of it. It's fine. It seems fine there, and then the back end of the swing. It's pretty good bowling, that. I just wonder, did it clip the pad? It's a wide, but it's not a bad delivery, that Dominic Cork. Mudiri Letheko.
Yeah, I don't mind this delivery because he's trying to push it into the feet. Struggled a little bit yesterday, remember, in that chase against Pakistan. And I feel that they may have just clipped his feet or his pads. So that's where I think, with the technology we've got now, if an umpire isn't sure, it's so quick. We can show you replays. We've got such a good team down there. They can repeat that really quick to say, no, that's not a wide, because that could be crucial. If that's flicked his pad or his foot.
No timing from Letheko again. But I just felt initially, Corky, he hit his pad straight off, live.
Well, I'm just getting really close to our monitor here. I just want to see. My eyes aren't good. Let's have a look. So a third umpire, have a look at this. Did this clip his feet? It's close, but it could be crucial. That's why I think sometimes umpires, I think they could just use that third umpire a little bit more.
Brilliant bowling. That is top class. He's had a good tournament, Benny Singh Paris. 4 wickets. It doesn't sound a lot, but actually, if you're getting a wicket a game in a 6-over match, that's a great result.
Yeah, that's a brilliant result. And again, if you look at the field, the mid-off, the long off, and there's a very straight cover, the field we were talking about earlier. If you can bowl that length, that's a perfect field for you as a bowler.
Again, brilliant. That is a fantastic finish to the over. Just 3 singles to finish it. 17 off it, 31 for 2. Nine games today. Ehsan Khan, he goes into the surface, he goes away from his favoured Yorker and gets pumped over deep mid-wicket for 6. On our schedule for the 3rd and final day, Nepal UAE next is the plate semi-final. India versus Oman bowl match. Australia Pakistan, the cup semi. Back into the block hole, back to his favourite area. Ehsan Khan jamming it under the bat.
That was a nice 6. Again, the bowler just missing the length ever so slightly. You've got to go full. It's very difficult to execute. You can talk about keep bowling Yorkers 6 out of 6, but it's not that easy to execute. You're going to miss 1 or 2.
It's going to be a wide down leg side. Winner of this game will go to the final of the plate. The loser, well, you might be getting a boarding pass as you walk off the pitch and taken straight to the airport because you'll be out. Brilliant bowling, brilliant bowling. Very good skills and execution here, Corky.
So I'll tell you again, if you're in the crowd and you want to catch a ball, this is a professional cricketer who's stopping here. Watch it. It hurts. It hurts. It's still hurting now.
A lot of tape on Ehsan Khan. He always has tape on that left hand, non-bowling hand. Doing a good job here. Absolutely smashes this back at the bowler.
Great skills. Not an easy thing to do. The 2 really, really big balls here. He's got to finish well. And that's gone out of the park.
Well, the pressure was building, wasn't it, on South Africa? And the way that Mudiri has played, he's struggled a little bit. Just 2 6s so far.
Well, Medili Latheko just backed away to the leg side. I'm not sure if Ehsan Khan pulled out because of that, or was he maybe looking for a little bit of a cheeky one at the non-striker's end? Hardly. Very well bowled. Great finish. Pretty good over. 16 off it. 46 to win and 18 balls. 3 done. 47 without loss. .46 to win and 18 balls to get to the plate final. Evenly contested this game. Smuts 17 from 8 and Mediri Latheko 28 off 10. Imran Arif, former Worcestershire fast bowler, he's got some pace. Straight into the block hole. I just wonder here, Abhishek, if Hong Kong are just nudging themselves in front here.
I think this required weight is still. And the crowd is brilliant. We've had some really good crowd past couple of days, and we expect the same today. Ravi Bopara, Samit Patel, all the players signing their bats, their t-shirts, their caps. It's been a great atmosphere out here in the Hong Kong Sixers.
Now then, no timing, top edge, it was a full toss, big moment, because it's JJ Smuts, probably South Africa's best player. He's gone.
Yeah, and you look at the way that he's played, he's struggled to actually get himself in. I think they've bowled brilliantly at him. They've frustrated him. He's not been able to play his normal fluent innings, and from just 17 runs off 9 balls, strike rate of 188, the captain goes 48 for 1.
Evan Jones is the new man. Big wicket that for Hong Kong. JJ Smuts out. Flipped away leg side, there's no protection there. The ball boy will chase after it. Big dismissal that. 50 up.
In the context of the game, that's a huge wicket. JJ Smuts was there for the taking, a full toss, but we're not expecting that full toss, JJ Smuts. But that's a big wicket. Now 41 required of 15 deliveries. If he can get out of this over without giving any boundary, it'll be a proper result.
Full toss over the offside for 6. It's not that bad a ball. Just missed his Yorker by a couple of inches. Pays the price.
Played a little gem of an innings yesterday against Pakistan, but just wasn't enough to get through. Talked about his strike rate yesterday. Every 6.2 balls he hits either a 4 or a 6.
Good riposte from Imran Arif. It's good to see Imran Arif a couple of days ago. Catch up with him. He played for Worcestershire, played against him. Made his first-class debut against Glamorgan and played alongside a sensational cricketer for Worcestershire, Graham Hick, and a very fine fast bowler, and Simon Jones, who was part of the excellent England side in 2005 that won the Ashes. It was good to see him, Imran Arif. He had good pace back then. He still has good pace. Brilliant. That is a awesome over. Keepers let him down, but they're not going to sneak through for a bye. Just 12 off the over and the big wicket of JJ Smuts. 59 for 1. Nepal, UAE, two sides that have done brilliantly. Well, in some people's eyes, maybe it's a surprise they played so well. Not for me. Follow Nepal and follow the UAE a lot. Nizaka Khan, the captain with his little spinners, greeted with a 6.
This is the over where they will want to get as many runs as possible, not leave too many for the final over. That's a good shot in the slot, but played it beautifully. He's batted really well throughout this tournament.
Nizaka Khan bowling the 5th over. We've seen him bowl the 6th over in previous games. Well, it sounded like that was a top edge, but Jones is just so strong, Dominic Cork.
And this is pivotal time in this game because of this man who's on strike, how regularly he can hit boundaries, and the pressure that he's putting on the bowler. So 21 from 10. Hong Kong, before this over, were probably a little bit in control of the game. Now they're under pressure. Another couple of maximums, South Africa's game to lose. That's good.
Good all-rounder, Evan Jones. Useful seamer. Very good ball striker play. The Power Royals in the SA20 with, well, the $1 Million Man, Miller and Joss Butler. Lungi and Gidi. Another 6. Another 6. I don't think Nizaka Khan had to bowl this over. I think he should have saved himself for the last and got one of his more prominent bowlers to try and give him as much leeway as possible.
That's another one. That's the 4th for the over. Whatever chance Hong Kong had before this over is all gone now. 8 required of 7.
Can't help but think it's an error from the captain. Easy to say after you've been donked for 4 sixes, but I thought it before. I mentioned at the start of the over. 8 from 7. The game is done. Game is done and dusted here. South Africa, 8 to win, 7 balls. A dot to finish, but 26 off the over. 85 for 1. Well, the plate semi-final, South Africa looks like they're going to advance. Will they play Nepal or will they play the UAE? India, Oman, a chance for Oman maybe to cause another upset. Australia, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh. And then the bowl final, Oman versus India. But we're all looking for 1640, the cup final. Who's going to be in the cup final? Sahal into the attack. Now then, have they got a lifeline? Ehsan Khan puts it down! And the hopes of Hong Kong disappear.
Well, look, it wasn't good cricket all round, really. Of course, that catch should have been taken. It gives them a chance because guess who it is? It's Jones. But Jones's running is poor as well. He thinks this is him gone. Look, doesn't want to run. Should have been taken, yes, that's the first thing, but Jones has to run. 6 required.
Short arm jab, this time taken. This time finally taken. And they're still in the game. You never write the home side off.
Absolutely, you're still in the game. Because one, you've got a new batter. Yes, it's difficult to defend 6 and 4 balls at the Hong Kong sixes, but you've just got rid of a man who's striking at 325. Jones goes to 26. South Africa, 87 for 2.
Oh, I tell you what, a drop catch and then a catch. Game on.
I don't want to say South Africa in semi-finals, Niall.
No, they've got over that hurdle in Barbados.
Doesn't matter. Still have got those gremlins.
4 needed, 6 needed. Good feeling. That young lad's called Otis in the deep, that ball boy. He plucks this one out. Boundary, 2 to win.
There's a lot of drama with the previous wicket, but that changes everything, as you said. Really nicely fielded. Young kid.
Is that going to be a wide? It is. Scores level. 1 to win for South Africa. 1 to get to the plate final. Madidi Letheko. Swanepoel on strike. Oh, what a way to get to the final with an extra. Slides it down leg side. A wide from Sahal. And South Africa, they win the semi-final of the plate. They're in the final of the plate. Abhishek Junjunwala.
It's a good win. They were under a bit of pressure after JJ Smuts got out, but they came out of that hole quite nicely at the end. The Hong Kong, they played good cricket overall in this tournament.
Well, the run chase for South Africa in the semi-final of the plate. Madidi Letheko, the wicketkeeper, redeemed himself after yesterday's disappointing display. 41 from 15. Jones was good, 26 from 8. Getting over the line comfortably with 3 balls to spare. 6 options used. Ehsan Khan better today, 2 overs for 30. Wicket taker Imran Arif, 1 over for 12. That Nizaka Khan over though, the 5th over, did the damage. 26 he went for. South Africa in the semi-final have advanced courtesy of a wide. They don't care, they are in the final of the plate, and their loyal fans who have been here for 3 days are absolutely ecstatic. Hong Kong have been excellent all tournament. They can be very proud of their efforts. Nizaka Khan has led his side well. A semi-final played in good spirits. South Africa, though, advancing to the final of the plate. Good performance from South Africa. They won the toss. They wanted to chase. They bowl well, restricting Hong Kong to 92 for 4. We felt probably 10 or 15 below par. In the chase, they never really looked too worried. Getting over the line with 3 balls to spare. South Africa winning by 4 wickets. Good game of cricket, Abhishek.
A proper game of cricket. The first played semi-final. They managed to win it with 4 wickets and some exciting hitting. Plenty of sixes. 10 in that innings from South Africa. At times you felt that they might be under pressure after JJ Smuts got out. There was a chance for Hong Kong, but then Jones came in and batted with some real purpose and intent. And with some towering sixes, Modiri and Jones got their team home successfully, and that was an unbelievable hit. Traveled a long, long way. A drop chance. Things could have been a bit different. And then straight after that, getting caught at long on with that boundary and a couple of wides. After that, South Africa wins it easily with 4 wickets in hand.
What does that mean? South Africa are in the final of the plate. Who will they play? Nepal up against the UAE. We're going to head downstairs with Nashpreet Singh, who's got the player of the match.
Welcome to the post-match presentation for the plate semi-final match between South Africa and Hong Kong. Alongside me, I've got Anurag Bhatnagar, who is the board member of Cricket Hong Kong, China, to honor Modiri Litiko for the Player of the Match honor. Thank you, Anurag. Congratulations, you guys have made it to the plate finals. How are you feeling?
Fairly good. We were a bit disappointed yesterday after losing to Pakistan, but we are glad we were able to get the win today.
You guys are the defending champions. I'm sure you wanted to be in that cup final, but you're doing really well. What do you think of this format?
Very entertaining. Very entertaining. Every ball is as important as the next, so it's teaching us a lot how to swing our bats.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure to watch you guys play. Thank you so much, and congratulations once again.
Thank you very much. Thank you.